The propaganda technique, straw man, is an interesting one where you set up an easy-to-defeat opponent, attacking it, knocking it down, making yourself look big, strong, and victorious. Imagine that I'm a world leader addressing a television audience. All those that are against the war, have you ever fought in wars before? Do you know anything about fighting wars? No, you do not. Therefore, you should leave the fighting up to the ones who know what they're doing. What this does is sets up the television audience that can't defend itself, and then attacks the television audience by raising questions, and then quickly defeats the television audience, pummels it into submission, leaving it speechless. If you've ever studied the Bible with a religious group, were you able to detect propaganda techniques such as this one, straw man? If you are studying the Bible with such a religious group, would you be able to detect this propaganda technique through propaganda that they may be giving you, whether it be literature, whether it be videos, whether it be something they're saying in their assemblies or in their public talks? Notice how the writer of this particular magazine, published by the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society, addresses this issue under the question, are Jehovah's Witnesses a cult? This can be found in the February 15th, 1994 Watchtower magazine on page 6. Multitudes around the world are well acquainted with Jehovah's Witnesses. Of the millions of non-witnesses who are studying the Bible with the witnesses, or who have studied with them at one time or another, we ask, were there any attempts to brainwash you? Did the witnesses employ mind control techniques on you? No, would doubtless be your frank response. What the writer of this article does is challenges the readers, as if all these ones who once studied the Bible with Jehovah's Witnesses, or who are studying the Bible with Jehovah's Witnesses, actually hang on every word of these publications. And then he attacks that audience that can't defend itself and raises questions that can't possibly be answered. But then, to knock it down and defeat this audience for good, even gives the answer, no, would doubtless be your frank response. So before you decide to spend time with a religious group, be sure to look for any characteristics that it might be a cult using mind control or manipulative techniques to control your thinking. This, again, is the propaganda technique, straw man.